Alright guys, jumping right in, today we're going to be taking on Gardenia. Our plan basically is that we're going to lead with Quilava, Cherry Berry equipped, and Flame Wheel the, what do you call it? The Blossom twice, once as it stun spores and then once again to KO it. Then I'm going to level up, because I edged this specifically for this battle, level up to level 27, I will learn Lava Plume, which will allow me to one-hit KO Tangela if it comes out next. And I will also have this to one-hit KO stuff like Grottle and various other mons, and that actually reminds me I want a Cherry Berry on this for Tangela as well. Alright, and then moving on, Metang is here to counter Rose Raid. I'm going to use Zen Headbutt because I have Quick Claw, and so, actually I changed my mind. I'm de-equipping the Quick Claw for, let's see, Muscle Band, there it is. So I'm gonna give it a Muscle Band, that way Iron Head, Bullet Punch should KO the Rose Raid. And then, moving on versus the Breloom, I have Ivysaur to take that on. Like I said, I have both these guys for, what is it called? The Tangela. Gyarados is a pivot, and then Murkrow, so against Grottle, I can pivot Ivysaur first to guarantee no Leech Seed, and then pivot to Murkrow and kill it with Drill Peck. So I have a very clearly laid out plan for this. I imagine that what's gonna happen here is that Gardenia is probably just gonna go into like the team in order, which is like Tangela next after Blossom, which is really good for me. Also, if you're wondering why I'm missing so many Flame Wheels, it's because I was edging this. So now I should just Flame Wheel this. Okay. Good damage. It stun spores, and now my Cherry Berry will take effect. Perfect. And Gardenia uses a Super Potion. Probably better that she uses it up here rather than on something later that's threatening, like the Rose Raid, for example. And now I'm gonna delete Flame Wheel for Lava Plume upon level up, because Quick Attack is really important for this fight specifically. You'll see why momentarily. And Reversal has some charm. And like at this point, like I'm not gonna be ever using Flame Wheel, so I'd rather just keep Lava Plume. Okay, Tangela comes out. This is perfect. Pretty much exactly what I wanted to happen, because that now Quilava can just outspeed in Lava Plume and send this packing. Alright, perfect. Moving on, wow. We have Grottle. So, also after this I will do a recap of all my encounters. Grottle is also gonna get Lava Plumed. Alright. That goes down. Level up, and now Cherim comes out. I'm also gonna Lava Plume this. It has a Focus Sash, so even if it doesn't burn, that's why I kept Quick Attack up to this point, because I can kill it with Quick Attack after the Lava Plume damage. Let's see, do we burn? Yeah, that didn't matter. Lava Plume is gonna send this down to Sash no matter what. It's a Lava Plume in the sun. Ooh, and we burn, which is nice. So that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yep. Now I'm dead to precisely Sludge Crit from this Rose Raid, and so I'm not gonna risk that, and I'm going to go out to Metang here on the Sludge, which gives it a free switch in. And yep, I take that pretty easily. And now I'm gonna Iron Head this because while Zen Headbutt KOs, it is 90% accurate, so I can get screwed over by Zen Headbutt misses. Okay, so 74 to 53 is 21 damage, which means that crit does 42, which means I'm out of crit range for this one. Dude, imagine if this thing was like Weather Ball, that would be crazy. It would be insanely scary, and probably a bit unfair. So let's look at Iron Head damage here. Yeah, Bullet Punch definitely KOs. The Muscle Band put in work. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Now the question here is do I have any way to avoid risking Leaf crit? No, I can't do it without risking a crit on someone else. So just don't crit me with Magical Leaf, and we're good. Odds of this are insanely low. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Perfect. Yeah, I actually forgot about I forgot about the Super Potion that she had 2. I thought she only had 1. Okay, now Breloom comes out. Breloom will always Mach Punch here because I'm at 14 HP. And it's gonna see the kill, so I'm gonna go right into Ivysaur here. Technician Mach Punch is going to hurt, but Ivysaur does have a little bit of HP EVs from killing Meryl, so it should take this a little well. Alright, that did 22, so I'm not dead to crit. Crit does 44. And I gave this an Expert Belt in order to guarantee the KO with Sludge on Breloom. Boom, that's exactly what happens. I'm pretty sure that this doesn't KO without an Expert Belt, unless my calcs are off. And I forgot to cover the items. It was Scope Lens on Murkrow and Oranberry on Gyarados, in addition to what you already saw in the battle. And now, after the battle, I'm gonna go over the encounters we've seen since the last episode. I'm gonna need to remember to do this in future videos right away at the start instead of at the end, but I figure it's not a huge deal this time. So now let's go out. Okay, so now going into the box. In my party, as you can see, there is a Murkrow. That's one of the new encounters, but as I'm a bit of a storyteller myself, I like to go over things in order. Now, after I defeated Mars in Valley Windworks, I got this Execute from the Honey Tree in Floroma Meadow, and then I went up to the, what do you call it? Wait. That was my encounter for that part, right? No, that's a lie. The Honey Tree on Floroma Meadow spit out a Tangela. That's what it was, sorry. And the Tangela actually got caught in a netball because I forgot, or not netball, dive ball, because I forgot I was out of Pokeballs. Really funnily. And then I went into Eterna Forest trying to catch and I ran into a Murkrow after I went through Eternal Forest with Cheryl because I prefer taking those on as single battles, so Cheryl doesn't kill what I want. And then the worst thing happened. I had Luxio out against Murkrow, and I was just using like double kicks and stuff and just throwing balls, and then it crits my Luxio with Assurance and takes it out, which means I completely lose my Luxio, which is really sad, and I was upset by that. Obviously, I should have played around a crit and all that, but you know, at a certain point, it's just like, come on, man. Moving on, once I took that, I went into the old Gateau and caught myself a Duskull, which is a good encounter here, because later on in the, I think it's called Lost Tower, it increases your odds of getting a Misdreavus, which is one of the best encounters in the game because it's like levitating Ghost Fairy, which is insane. And then, coming out on the top half of Eterna Forest, I ran into Execute on Route 205. Bold Nature is really good, by the way. And this is actually probably going to be my designated Breloom counter in the future. But with regards to this specific instance, Execute was caught there, and then I ran out eastwards to what's the route number again? I got Machop there though. It's route 211, and I caught Machop, and you know I'm pretty happy with that because Machoke is really efficient at completely dismantling Barry's Snorlax, and that alone makes it a worthwhile addition. Also, it's pretty good in the Snowpoint double battle in the late game. And then I went into Mount Moon, and I accidentally forgot to repel, so I had to catch a Chingling instead of the Feebas that I usually fish up in there. And then moving up and going out the other end of Mount Coronet, I caught a Swinub on the ice route there, which was really good, and that catches you up on all my encounters since the last video. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle and the rest of the video, and have a wonderful day.